Hello, my name is Dr. Christopher Nagy, and I'm the Superintendent of Schools for the Burlington County Institute of Technology and Burlington County Special Services School District. Today's Leadership Spark is on building a legacy. This week, as you can see behind me, we witnessed many programs and documentaries on the life of our former 41st President of the United States, President George H.W. Bush, whose funeral was held today in Washington, D.C. From our TV or computer screens, we were connected to his life's journey, his prolific letter writing, and yes, his love story with Barbara Bush for more than 70 years. It was truly a life with many milestones and one well lived. We are grateful for his service and offer our condolences to the Bush family on their loss and that of the United States. This leads me to the affirmation that in life there are three things of which we are certain: death, taxes, and yes, disruption. I want to look at the first from a perspective of the legacy one establishes on that which one accomplishes between one's birth and final days. In essence, I refer to the dash that is found on tombstones or burial niches. How will we be remembered? What is the legacy we want to leave behind? Will we be considered significant? I remember a few years ago when I met with Dr. Arthur Schwartz, former Templeton Foundation Executive Director, who together with founder Sir John Templeton started the foundation in 1987 to support many causes including character education in schools. I asked him for advice as to how I could find funding for work I was doing in my former district as a superintendent. When speaking with the director, he talked to me about the importance of creating a cause that all could believe in and relate to, and that would benefit students. Second, he said that the focus had to be able to be scalable, be replicable, and impact many across the United States, if not the world. And third, he noted that one should think about sustainability after key organizers are gone. In essence, to be so impactful that despite the lack of one's presence, the legacy and impact would live on for years to come. Sage advice. One of my former mentors and now the executive director of the Center of Empowered Leadership, Dr. Stephen Socolow, recently co-authored a book entitled The Empowering Leader, in which the following statement was made, which resonates with our topic today. It has been said that if you don't know where you are going, any road will get you there. Empowering leaders know which roads to take. More important, they know which roads to create for others. They visualize where they want to go with their organizations and formulate plans and processes to get them there. Empowering leaders lead lives and build legacies over time, by which they are remembered for years to come because their work is valued and transcends time. I guess it's not coincidence that on my way to work today, I saw the following statement on the side of a truck, and it caused me to pause and smile. Take a front seat to the life you want to live. Profound, and affirms the essence of legacy. One of the essential jobs as leaders is to find the right people to fill important roles in organizations. As part of the personnel interview process I conduct for hires, I incorporate a few process questions, which force candidates to think, process, visualize, and apply. The first focuses on legacy. If you were to die tomorrow, what would your epitaph read? Is the first question. At the end of your life, as a teacher, parent, or business leader, how would you like your children, coworkers, or former students to remember you? The second question is, whether teachers, administrators, or whatever business position, are you born or do you evolve in that role, and why? The key here is our dash. What do we intentionally do to make sure that our dash is significant and that we are seen as having a real impact or difference? That is legacy. Modern philosopher William James had it right when he said, "The great use of life is to spend it for something that will outlast it." Some questions to ponder. Do you have a plan to be significant as a leader? What is the legacy you want to leave behind? If you've not thought about it, you have room to add to your dash, for it can start today. I remember the words of Yankee catcher Yogi Berra, who once said, "It ain't over till it's over." How do you want to be remembered? Are you passing through this life Or does what you do have purpose, meaning, and is part of a larger picture by which you live, learn, and lead? And last, fast forward and think about the end of your career and life. What do you want your epitaph to read? That is your legacy.